Anglet, overcast, bit of rain this morning, but plenty of wave, swell on the rise, and in the water, Team Bisso from France, he'll be surfing against Criere, flying the Spanish flag. Thiago Carrique, the other French surfer, free French surfer in the heat, will be in white, and the veteran Charlie Martin from the island of
Guadalupe.
tropical island of Guadalupe. So huge talent, and I'm sure we're gonna see a bit more or the first aerials of the day. The women choose to go big on the turns.
On basic surfing, yes.
Yeah.
With big re-entries. We might see some modern surfing today with the boys, as we see the first left, I think, of the day with
Yeah.
Charlie Martin.
Yeah, which probably, I like the first turn. Unfortunately, he couldn't control that second turn. Andy on a smaller wave. Just
Obviously, the boys chose to surf long waves and not big closeout waves for now.
yeah.
Andy and Charlie Martin choosing those open face waves, but with a smaller size.
Probably also a way to get rid of a little bit of the pressure. Huh? What did you in your times? Did you do that? Just did you need like a first wave to feel, or were you ready right off the bat?
I always surfed better when I caught the first wave of the heat, even if it was like a 0.5.
Okay.
Felt nice to be the first one on the surfboard.
So the first one on the surfboard there was Charlie Martin on that good-looking left. Fortunately, there just a slight mistake. It could have been a right score.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Aggressivity. Team Bisso trademark with this first opening wave. We'll get back on the replay, but seems like he destroyed this first part of the wave. Yes, funny to see Charlie surfing a left, because we only saw those right-handers all morning long. We know he can be deadly on his backhand, but he also have some great surf on his forehand. This guy, Thiago Carrique, hits really strongly the waves on his backhand. Surfer from, France, but also Costa Rica.
Yeah, just like that style, that flow, and that Team Bisso just
unleashing those turns.
Yeah, that first turn, as we say, it's the money turn. How much rail work, and then after it just unloading, as you said, Romain, his power and eager to do well, and different style there. Really, the cat-like surfing from Thiago Carrique. We'll see the first scores, but definitely a good start for our Team Bisso.
Yeah, and Team surfed really smartly this wave. He never took risk on this one. He surfed the open face of the wave, never went too close to the pocket. He pushed his turns. Let's watch Andy Criere now on this one. Kind of similar surfing, unfortunately, got stuck on the second bottom turn. A bit of pressure maybe for those guys today.
Yeah, we said it, a lot of points at stake. First QS 3000 of the season in Europe.
And we see a happy Lucia Machado. Yes, it was a tight battle, and she made it in front. Paulina Do, one of the favorite surfers in this event, unfortunately losing today in the round of 16. Yeah, all the surfers, they really want to reach the man-on-man format, of course, and take as many points as they can.
yeah, get the prize money too. I mean, you know, it's a long season. It's expensive to fly or stay in a hotel. So that prize money, we don't talk about a lot about that, but it plays a part. You know, when you're happy to get a bit of money to pay for the car rental, the
Of
hotels,
course.
the plane. So that plays a role too in the, as we see Team Bisso now
I think
going
we're going to see
left.
some airs on
Yeah.
the left.
Yeah.
We just saw Thiago also eyeing a left before that one. I think those guys on their forehand will try to jump as far as they can in the air, especially with this onshore slightly north wind. It's going to be perfect for those left. Let's see Thiago on his backhand attack.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the wave was a bit fat.
Yeah, no potential there, but no damage done. It's still early days, 17 minutes, but you said it, Romain. They're gonna take it to the air, and straight away the way they surf, the wave, the stance on their board.
Yes.
You know
With a
they
wider stance.
yeah.
You know what's on offer then. As we have Caroline with the last hit
Camila
winner,
Kemp.
Camila Kemp.
Yeah, I'm here with Camila Kemp, winner of the last quarterfinal. Congratulations, Camila. Looks like it was a hard hit. You were changing position a lot with Pauline and all the surfers during the hit. The first place wasn't really decided till the end of the hit, but you managed to get it. What's your impression about this hit?
Yeah, it was a tough one. I know that, quarterfinals, 4 surfers is the hardest round, I feel like. It's like 4 good surfers. Everybody wants to make it to the next round, which makes a lot of difference in points. And, I was prepared. I knew that I just needed a bigger section to put my surfing in. And I got that 1.53. And after that, I felt really confident and knew what I was looking for in the second one. But yeah, you never know with Pauline and Lucia Machado and Alice Barton. You know, they're all really great surfers, so I know I had to give it my all, and I'm super happy to make it.
Well, looks like you're going to have the quarterfinal man-on-man today. So what's your strategy? What you're going to do during the day and how you're going to adapt yourself for the next coming round?
Yeah, I think just rest, maybe have a coffee, and after that just give it my all again, try and wait for the better sections. I feel like when it's 2 surfers it's a bit different strategy, so adapt and just feel good, be happy and have fun.
Well, congratulations again and see you in the next one. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline, and congratulations to Camila Kemp. That's a strong win. She'll be happy, building her confidence. And we know, Romain, confidence plays a big part in performing. I mean, in all sports, but surfing more especially. You get that win, you get into the man-on-man or women-on-women format. It's looking good.
Yes, looking good also for Charlie Martin on this last exchange, with a nice left and a bit small, the wave, but then he managed to take another wave.
Always that really sharp surfing, strong, precise. I'm surprised he hasn't done better or even qualified because he's been really surfing strong.
Yes.
Sometimes maybe missing a bit of luck in this contest, in this career.
Yes, you said previously, as we saw, like a good wave of Thiago, unfortunately not making the last turn. The mental game is the most important. You can be ready physically, you can be the best technically in terms of surfing. If you don't have the mental game, you're nothing. So competitions is a mind burner, and confidence, of course, in the beginning of the season is always nice to take under the feet. So all those surfers know, even if they lose in the early round of this event, it's not the end of the world, of the season. But of course, earning some precious points in the beginning of the season could be a huge amount of confidence for the rest of the season. So they're all fighting to reach this man-on-man format. We all know that those 4 men's heat are crucials. They're really tough to make, as we see Thiago Carrique jumping maybe in the air. No. The conditions are tricky, and seems like the surfers are actually adapting their positioning. We didn't see any left this morning.
Yeah, they seem a bit more lost than the girls this morning. You can see Team Bisso has been on the right, he's been on the left. They're trying to reset the lineup, but probably dead low tide conditions. So is that what you are used to on those tide conditions, Romain?
Well, I surf here almost every day, so I know those sandbanks. But even for us, it's quite tricky, as we see Charlie on this nice right-hander. Oh, unfortunately, maybe chilled a little bit too much in the end of that wave. But I would stick to the right-hander's location. I would not move to the left side of the beach. Team Bisso got a pretty nice first right-hander. Let's see what he can show us on this one.
Another good-looking wave, just attacking that link and making sure is, good. That's
will it be complete?
Yeah. He knows. Bang is born on the water. It was like millimeters away from completing that really nice turn. That will have been a big score for Team Bisso. That's how competitive surfing is for you. It's just about little details, and the details there were just making it past that water. Just vertical attack. Heads, down, and then not help probably by the backwash or just that
it's really
patch
shallow.
of
It's so shallow, and if you don't end up those turns in front of the wave, it's the end. Let's see Andy. He's not a big air addict surfer, but he does a really nice re-entry, layback.
Yeah, textbook turn from Andy Criere there. Just really nice turn, rail control, throwing a lot of sprays. One single turn, I'll be interested to see the score. No major risk-taking there, Roma, but well surfed, so it should be in the mid-range score.
Yes, and Andy Criere knows how to push those turns at the right place, at the right location on those waves. He's a bit like Polinado, building his scores always during those events. He's a smart competitor. He's not taking too many risks, but he's really tough to beat because he always have average scores. And he did win this event. He did win this event previously also. I remember him also surfing a final up against Italo Ferreira during the French Rendezvous. It was in 2020, maybe.
So yeah, no stranger to be hit and performance. But that last score from Team Bisso, where we thought it wasn't complete, he got rewarded with a 4.33. So
all right.
So maybe the judges said thought he made enough. We're hitting on the score for Andy Criere, a 3.73, and Thiago Carrique just a bit out of the rhythm, huh?
Yes, waiting a little bit too much. You need to attack those waves to get in advance into those waves. You need to paddle stronger. This sandbank is sucking up the water, and those waves are breaking faster than what it looks like from the beginning. So if you watch too much the wave and overthink, it's the end. Wow.
Oh, Team Bisso using his priority against Criere. Just like, power surfing there.
And he's one of the fastest surfer on tour on the QS here in Europe. He's really compact. If there's someone matching with those conditions, that's him. So he's going to be really, really tough to beat in this heat.
Good wave selection from Team Bisso. He went big on the opening minutes of the heat on the right, and now he went big on that left.
Wow,
really fins free, and then making sure he lands that where Romain Lollet told you it's really shallow. it's knee deep, and he managed to. So he's gonna post probably a strong score. There you go, 7 best score of the heat for Team Bisso, 7 point. A surfer from Guadalupe with a 6.83 and a 7. Most of the jobs done, where the rest of the pack is dragging with 4 points and 3 points. So he really made a difference there, Romain, with that kind of attack.
Yeah, of course, matching his first score, backing up his first score, 6.83 with a 7. He's going to take the lead and be in the comfort zone for the rest of this heat, apparently. Team Bisso asking for more informations. He's sitting in the 4th priority right now, but in terms of score, he's quite comfortably in front. Team Bisso, also from Guadalupe Island. We got 2 surfers from Guadalupe Island in this heat. And we do have someone sitting next to us, the last heat winner, Yolanda Hopkins.
Thanks for joining us. Yolanda, just gonna adjust your microphone. Congratulations on that performance, great surfing.
Thank you, yeah.
So how was the heat?
Oof. It was quite tough, especially in the beginning. There was some quite weird rip going through the peak of the wave where it was before, and just trying to adjust in the beginning. And now, like 10 minutes to the end, I was just like, oh, just catch anything that comes through. You can just do a turn and actually manage to put some points down, because at that time I think I had a 1 and a 2. Oh, here you go, Bisso.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been on fire, not on that wave, but you look at that score. I'll leave you with Romain. I'm just going to take a short break.
Yes, Yolanda, those waves are really, sorry for those technical noises, as we see Thiago Carrique unleashing this first turn and making sure he can combo it with the last turn. So those waves are really fast, huh, Yolanda? What was the difficulty today in terms of surfing?
I mean, it's just have good choices, to be honest. It's just be sure on your surfing and catch the best waves you think they are.
Charlie? Yes.
Nice.
Oh no, we saw so many.
That section is so tricky at the moment.
Yes, it's shallow, huh?
Yeah, you think you made it and you're quite safe, and then like a lump of backwash just comes and just hits the nose of your board and you're done.
Yeah, the difficulty is to anticipate those last sections.
Yeah.
Breaking really fast.
And it doesn't seem like the judges actually point at a lot of the smaller waves, which are the easiest to make. So I think you really need to go for it and just make sure you land, put some weight on your back foot, make sure your nose doesn't dive in.
And was your strategy to pick the right waves, or did you go in the water telling yourself, okay, I'll jump on every single wave that comes?
I mean, in the beginning, I was trying to be smart and trying to find the right wave that would give me a few turns, but it didn't quite work out for me. So halfway through, I was just like, I have to do my thing and just catch anything. So in the last 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure I caught about 5-6 waves.
That's nice.
Yeah, I managed to get a few scores and pass into first. It's really tricky to hear the speaker as well, so I had no idea what my scores were. So I was just like, oh, just do me and finish the big turns and I'll for sure pass.
It was a smart move. It worked. As we have a recap of this heat, with those guys discovering the waves today, the difficulty of those waves. Left on offer.
Yeah. I got one of my turns on the left as well. It's just, if it balls up good, oh, that's nice from Bisso.
Yes, knifing the wave, huh? He's so fast. And even for him, those waves are really tough to surf.
Yeah. He's from France. He's used to these beach breaks, like breaking like this.
It's really well surfed from Team Bisso. Watch out, this guy also, Thiago Carrique, can be really fast and strong on his backhand.
He's been good, and Charlie Martin as well. It's a heavy heat.
Yes, a lot of experience under those feet.
Yeah, once you get to the 3000s, you know all the big boys are gonna be here, and just getting to this round is amazing. The surf that is on offer is incredible.
Yes, as we see Thiago struggling a little bit to end up this wave. Andy Criere, one of the oldest also from this event.
Such a nice guy. I love Andy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
mellow.
so nice.
And he's really smart always at
Yeah.
building his scores. As we see the last wave of, no, the previous one, it was a 5.33 from Team Bisso. Andy making sure he wants
Making
to,
sure, you gotta make
show
sure.
the judges he made that one.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but unfortunately you see the mistiming
Yeah.
here. This last section is tough, huh? Watch this one. Boom. And could manage with an open back knee to make that last
That
one.
was heavy.
The first one was really aggressive.
You almost lost it, but you controlled
Yes.
it really nicely.
I stopped, I think. And Thiago smartly surfed a smaller one.
Yeah.
Trying-
Sometimes you gotta go back to the small ones just to reset. That's kind of what I did. I wasn't catching anything. Did the restart, catch a smaller one. I was like, okay, I got like a 3 point. So
Yeah, to gain a bit more confidence
yeah,
also.
yeah, exactly. So I know if I get a bigger one, I'll hit it.
Yeah, this was during the recap. Charlie leaving it
He's
to the fullest.
liking that one.
Yes. Wow, watch out. Team Bisso pushing a little bit too hard maybe on that second one, but managing to end up quite nicely. They're gonna give the fight back to back till the end of this hit. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
All these boys are fighters. They don't.
Yes.
I think if you're into surfing for a while and you want to make a career out of surfing, you love it. You have to have the passion in it, and just feel everything in the ocean. If you lose, is literally like your world is falling down.
Exactly.
It completely crumbles you. I've had a couple experiences this year, which I'm normally quite consistent, and I've had a couple losses in the challenges, and it hurt. It hurts like hell.
Because you have your back, yes,
yeah.
up against the wall, and you are by yourself.
It's hard to take it, but you got to take with the losses as the wins and just get back into it. And I just won one of the comps, so I had such a bad streak, and then managed to go straight into a win. So that's I'm feeling back myself and
Yes.
feeling on it.
We saw that your father was here. Does it help you a lot in terms of confidence?
He's not my father.
Oh, he's not your father.
He's my coach.
Your
No,
coach.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw him from years with you. I thought he was your father.
Everybody thinks he's my father.
Okay, so now I know.
He's my
Good to
coach.
know.
He's John,
Better
my
late than
coach.
Okay, perfect.
No, I reckon it's just our relationship is quite close. So we just have such a good relationship. He is like my dad. I
Okay.
live at his house
Okay.
when I'm back in Portugal, and yeah, he is like my dad. And we've been going at it for I don't know six years now or something. It's been really good. He got me to the Olympics and second
Amazing.
in the world. So
Yes, true,
I
huh?
think we're a good team.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this. As we see those last few waves of this heat, crucial waves, with a strong attack from Thiago. Oh, making it.
That's a good one.
Yes, feeling it's the score. What does he need? He needs a 3-6-7, but we are still waiting for scores. It's going to be tough. Many waves surfed. One from Charlie Martin here, medium size wave.
Yeah, yeah.
Well surfed.
Well served.
Nothing
Yeah,
critical, but
very clicky.
oh, it's going to be tough in the judges' towel. Yeah, it was almost a French affair in this heat, huh? Even if Andy is surfing for the Spanish Federation.
And Thiago just passed in the second. He got a 3.83.
So now waiting for this last wave of Charlie,
Yeah,
needing a 3-6-7. Seems like it's the score.
it could be. Yeah,
Could be. It's going to be really
right,
close.
right on the borderline.
Oh, and I don't think it was the score. 3-2-3.
Just
So
under.
Charlie is going to be really frustrated. And Thiago Carrique making his way to the man-on-man format, which is something so important.
Oh, in the 3000s is the most important. The boys still got, I think they got one 5000 and another two 3000s or something like that. But us girls, we only have two 3000s.
Yes, the crucials.
So the 3000, we really need to make a point. You know?
Yes.
It doesn't matter how many 1000s you win, if you don't have the points from the 3000, it's really hard to make it. Now they're counting down the persons that actually